The feeling that I get when I carve these pieces is that I'm a vector for something larger than myself. I feel like I'm channeling some kind of energy or whatever it is. I can't really articulate what it is, but it's like a sand painting. You make this very ornate piece and you know that it's going to be destroyed or disappear from you. And you put everything that you have in you and what you're feeling and you transfer it to this piece of art. And by doing that, it makes me feel part of something larger than myself. My name is Dustin Mater, and today I'll be demonstrating carving, only usually done with shell. Today I'll be using gourds. In antiquity, it told your social status depending on if you had a shell necklace or a copper necklace or a gourd necklace. Now, the average person would have a gourd necklace, and it told your social ability and your status if you had anything above the gourd. The carvings represent a variety of items from the three worlds, the upper world, the lower world, and the middle world, which us humans live, to the celebration of animals and nature and of the creator, Abba Benili himself. The shell carvings and the gourd carvings give me an opportunity to see through the eyes of my ancestors and go through the same problems that they did. It's a serendipitous adventure while doing these pieces. I'm not married to the final design so much as it trying to pull the beauty from what the shell or the gourd wants to be. The shell carvings have been within the nation and the southeastern tribes for well over 2,000 years. They're finding shell carvings that are well over that inside these mounds. Some varieties show we're a matriarchal society and they are a sign of femininity, to some that are the all-star athletes of chunky, which was a classic southeastern game that was played on a hard-packed court, and would make contemporary shell carvings of those celebrated athletes in the same vein as any NBA or baseball star of today. The ability to do these pieces and have the same problems run through your head on placement and aesthetic design that the ancestors had, it gives me that revivifying moment. The importance of this art is simply from the fact is that we did practically lose it. The last known real shell carving was during the time of the Civil War. So being able to reclaim this and make it absorbed back into the culture as a mainstream component is very important. And knowing that just in the time frame that we've been doing these, I've seen a change in the understanding of what it means to be Chickasaw and what it means to be a Southeastern native, in that their identity is coming back into focus. I tell other Southeastern artists, especially ones that do the carving, the Muskokian well is wide and vast, and there is room for all of us to drink from, because there is no one way to do Southeastern art. But if it inspires other people to follow this path, the ancestors are singing and knowing that what they held precious and what they held dear in the day-to-day lives is carrying forward.